What is something perfectly legal that feels illegal? Having something of yours in your pocket while in a store that also sells that thing. Filling out government forms. I answer honestly, but constantly feel like I'm going to misinterpret a question and somehow commit some manner of bureaucratic felony. Doing anything but in sight of a police car. Driving when near a cop. Going into Costco, eating all the free samples, then walking out. Bringing home a newborn infant. Ripping off a few bananas before you buy them from the grocery store if you don't want the whole bundle. Walking through nothing to declare at the airport and having a nagging concern that just maybe you managed to pack 5 kilos of cocaine, a handgun, several tons of pest-infested fruit and 2,000 cigarettes over the tobacco limit. Turning the light on inside the car when you're driving. Driving 250 plus km/h on the German autobahn, especially when crossing the border from another country and you can drive so much faster that you're used to from the country you made holiday in. Marrying someone for their money. This isn't my original idea, but going through customs at the airport you always feel like you've done something wrong, like what if I accidentally have a gun? Walk into an Ulta Beauty store and spraying some expensive cologne from the tester bottle before going to your interview. Update: no, I don't overdo it. I like light smells. Too heavy and I get a headache as well. Something that's fresh because I want to feel like a new car going into an interview or a date or wherever I have that's somewhat important or gives a good first impression. Walking out from a shop without buying anything. Having a tank as your personal vehicle. Buying alcohol for the first time when you turn 21. Reading most, all of a book in a bookstore and then putting it back on the shelf. Taking more than one free sample. Cannibalism, if I am not mistaken. Taking many napkins from a cafe/restaurant and pocketing them to use as tissues. Pro tip: Starbucks and Chipotle have the best ones. McDonald's can be rough on the nose. Calling a teacher by their first name. Like it's not illegal but it's illegal. Turning left from a one-way onto a one-way with a red light. Going into a store to use the restroom without buying anything. Going through a metal detector always gives me anxiety, even though I usually have nothing to hide. Taking a free sample of food when walking past a food vendor. Obviously they're offering it for free and obviously there are no laws being broken, but I just cannot help but feel guilty, so I stand there after eating said sample and pretend to deliberate if I plan to purchase a meal there or not before slowly walking away once I've lost the attention of the guy handing out the samples. An 18-year-old marrying a 70-year-old. Expressing my opinion on Reddit. Using a VPN. Maybe not illegal exactly, but I definitely feel a little shady about it. Walking around naked in Alabama. I shit you not, it's actually legal. Having sex with animals, legal in 11 states in the US. Walking/driving around a legal recreation state fully aware of the weed I just bought, my dab pen, and a new bong in my backseat, uncovered and perfectly safe from being arrested for any of those. Still can't get over it, lol. Adjusting your penis when it gets scrunched up against your inner thigh, on an airplane. Marrying your first cousin. Connecting Lego flat pieces sideways. Joining a cult. Starting a cult. Stockpiling firearms as a cult. Drinking Pepsi in a Coke glass. Taking somebody else's full cart of food at the grocery store. You can literally take anything from anybody's cart before paying. Not tipping bad waiters. My little brother is the type of guy to crack open a Gatorade to quench his thirst, browse around the store and then check out the empty Gatorade bottle at the end. The Yellowstone Zone of Death is the name given to the 50 square miles, 129 50 square kilometers, Idaho section of Yellowstone National Park in which, as a result of a loophole in the Constitution of the United States, a criminal could theoretically get away with any crime, up to and including murder. Wikipedia. Drinking a beer on the street in New Orleans. Cannibalism is legal in the US, provided you can find a legal way to get the meat. There was a guy who ate his own foot after having it amputated who did an AMA a while back. Smoking weed is legal, but for some reason if I'm doing it and a cop walks by it still feels strange. calling a guy daddy when we fuck. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.